YouTube, man, what's good? It's your boy, man, Mike Go Crazy. Now, look, as y'all see by the title of the video, I'm about to get straight into it. Worst roommate experience ever. Hey, look, I'm about to talk about it. You know, I ain't gonna lie. This is by far the craziest story time of my life. Like, one of the craziest. One of the craziest. I ain't gonna lie. Sit back, get your drink, get your popcorn, get your food. Sit back, because this about to be a ride. I ain't gonna lie. This is crazy. Crazy. But first, man, before I get into the video, man, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to the channel, man. Let's get straight into it. Hey, look, now, I got a little note card because, just to, take a little note so I don't forget anything. So if I look down, it's because I got, some little notes that I'm going to say because I can't forget nothing in this story time because, y'all, this shit is crazy. All right, but look, man, let me just take the shades off. Let me get right into it. I ain't gonna lie. First thing first. This happened, let's get right into it, man. So this happened like my second year on campus. My second year on campus as a sophomore. Now, during this time, like, I was like, you know what? I ain't really have a lot of friends sophomore year. So I was like, you know what? Cool. I kind of just went in with like a random roommate, whatever. So whatever, boom. We meet each other. Everything's going good, whatever. He's cool. Now, he was a cool dude, but he just was a little weird. You know how you can kind of just see that people are like a little off, but like you just kind of just see it. You don't really say nothing because you like, you know what, that's just maybe his personality or whatever. But he was a little weird. And it threw me off because the people he hung around were like weird ass niggas. Like, you ever see like that weird ass motherfucker? Like, why do you hang around them niggas? Like, bro, come on, bro. Like, you feel me? But whatever, right? So I moved in first. Now, the way how the room is positioned is where my bed is like next to this wall and his bed is like next to the door. So he had access to like the door, the fridge, everything was like closer to him, right? So we in this small little box. The room ain't that big, whatever. Cool. So one night, and we barely had conversation. He never really talked to me. We never really talked. I tried making side conversation. He didn't really like talking like that. Okay, cool. Now, one night, it's like this one night where it's like, he go and he gets lit. Like, he gets dumb lit with his friends. Like, he's like, oh yeah, like, and not even going out or nothing, like in a room. He's literally in a room just vibing, having fun with his friends, whatever. So, hey, I'm cool. I'm not knocking it now. Me, I was just chilling in the crib playing the game. I ain't on nothing crazy. And, I don't really know that many people yet, for real. So, whatever. He comes in, he's lit. Now, he's like, yo, Mike, I'm coming back at the crib at like 2 a.m., 3 a.m., whatever. So, I'm like, mind you, and when he hung around, like, these people, it was always like six niggas and one female. It was like a real, like, awkward situation. It was real weird. But I didn't speak nothing on it. I didn't speak nothing on it because that's none of my business. You do you. You feel me? So whatever, right? He's like, yeah, Mike, I'm coming in at 2 a.m., 3 in the morning. Okay, cool. No problem. I'm chilling. I'm playing the game. I don't have class till late, right? Mind you, I have class the next day, right? Class the next day. So he telling me, oh yeah, I'm coming back at 2, 3 a.m., whatever. That's what he tells me. So, okay, cool. Time passes by. He comes home a little early. So he comes back at like 12:30. So 12:30, whatever, cool. No trip, right? I'm like, I bet. This is what we about to do. Let's get into it. You feel me? Like, I'm chilling. You feel me? He just came in. I'm like, oh, all right. Like, I'm thinking like, oh, all right. Like, you feel me? He was offering me, like, yo, bro, like, come chill with us, whatever. I'm like, nah, bro, I'm cool. So at first, like, I thought he was trying to, like, invite me to hang out. And he was like, being on some cool stuff about it. Whatever, right? So, boom, he crashes. He crashes. He hits the crib at, like, 1. He wakes up 2 a.m. This is like 2 a.m. This is 2 a.m. Now, look, y'all, a lot of y'all out of nowhere. Now, I think he low-key blacked out because he was gone. Like, he didn't have conscious of nothing. Now, this is where I started to get high alert. Now, I start to watch everything. I started looking at all my surroundings. I'm looking at him specifically. I'm watching because he was acting weird. And that's why I didn't want to go with him or, I ain't want to, hang out with him or none of that. I ain't want to chill, get lit with him, none of that. Because he was really on some weird type timing. And he was coming at me all yelling and hype. You know how people, when they lit, they all talking and real talkative, hype, whatever. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I chill. Now, mind you, I get off the game. I lay down. I hit crib. Now, this is where shit gets crazy. Now, no joke. This is where everything just hits the fan. This is where everything just gets crazy right here. So, look. I lay down. I have class. Now, I don't have class till later. I'm chilling, whatever. But I ain't gonna lie. I'm tired, bro. Like, I'm tired of this shit. So, I hit the crib. I'm laying down, whatever. Cool. All of a sudden, I'm hearing, like, movement. I'm hearing movement around the room. Like, I'm hearing, like, shit moving. So, I'm like, okay, what's, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? Because now I'm sleeping, but, like, a lot of movement wakes me up. Like, I can hear stuff. Like, I'm not a really heavy sleeper, but I'm not a light sleeper as well. But if you moving around a lot, I can hear you. So, I'm hearing a lot of movement, and all I hear was, like, this loud, like, sound. So, I'm like, what the fuck? So I turn around, I look up. He wakes up. Okay, this is where shit gets crazy. He wakes up, he gets up, he stands up. He stands up. No joke, no joke. Lie, I swear on everything I love. I look up, I'm like, what the fuck going on? I look up, I look down, I look back up. Bro is pissing on my carpet. I said, wait, so hold on. I wiped my face. I looked around. I tapped myself a few times. All right, let me make sure I'm not dreaming. Make sure I'm here. Because I know damn well you're not pissing on my carpet. So I looked. I said, yo. What the fuck you doing? No response. He ain't say nothing. It was quiet. He ain't say nothing. Quiet. I said, yo, what the fuck you doing? I'm like, yo, what the fuck you got going on, bro? My shit right there. Like, what's going on? He ain't say nothing. He's unconscious. Still pissing on my carpet. And he's moving around. Mind you, he's out of it. He's gone. He bumps on my TV. He's doing this. And he's like probably about like this close to my bed. The carpet is over here. My shoes is spread out on my carpet. So you damn near almost pissed on my shoes. And it's really close. So I got up. I got up out the bed. I said, boom, rock him. Hit him straight like that. Bow, rock him. Hit him right in his face. I'm like, yo, what the fuck you doing? He ain't say nothing. He falling down. He fell. He ain't say nothing. I'm looking down at him. I'm like, yo, get your ass up, bro. I'm like, yo, get your ass up right now, bro. I'm not even playing. I'm like, yo, bro, you better tap in right now, bro. Because this ain't no joke, right? He get up, whatever. He gets up. He stands up. He lay down on his bed. I'm like, yo, what the fuck you doing? So the neighbors across here next door, they like, yo, like, what's going on? Now, my other friends, they sleep. So this is just like, this all happening at like 3 in the morning. This is all happening at 2:33 in the morning. So I'm like, fuck no. He's unconscious. I just hit this dude. I might have made it worse, whatever. But I'm all in anger right now. I'm mad, right? I hit that nigga so fucking hard. It straight made like a mark on the side of his face. I was so mad. All I hit him was once. I said, wow, rocked him. Hit that nigga so hard. He was like, boom. All you seen, he just was on the ground looking like just out of it, right? So now, me, it's 3 in the morning. I have class tomorrow. I gotta think quick. Okay, so now, what the fuck do I do now? So now, everybody has like a little RA, which is kind of like the, higher person on the floor. They like kind of, show you around and shit, whatever, when you new, whatever. They kind of like the leader of your floor. So I contact the RA and I'm like, excuse me, like, my roommate is like unconscious and he just pissed on my floor. Cause now I knew if I fought him and I did him way worse than what I already did, I would have got kicked out. So I'm like, okay, I can't do too much than what I already done. So I'm like, okay, cool. Cause if I do anything else, it's gonna be on me. So I'm like, okay, cool. Well, Went to the RA. I'm like, look, we gotta get this guy out of here, bro, because he pissed on my floor, whatever. Shit is going crazy, and I'm not having it. I'm not having it. I'm mad. I'm mad. I'm mad. I went straight to her door. Boop, 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 boop. Knock right on her door. I'm like, look, no answer. I contact one RA, no answer. So it was another RA that I knew. She was on a different floor, and I texted her on my phone. I'm like, listen, I need you right now. I need you to come upstairs, because she was on the lower floor than I was. So I told her, listen, I need you to come upstairs. It's a serious situation. And luckily, she was the RA. So she was the RA on call, which was like, she's like the RA of like the whole like building for right now. She comes, she's like, okay, yeah, Michael, what's going on? I'm like, look, get this nigga out of here. Like, I was on some heated shit. Because this was like, what the fuck? Like, you gone and you do shit like this, and he ain't have no knowledge of it. No knowledge. So I'm like, yeah, nah. This not gonna fly. This not gonna fly. So she's like, okay, I'm gonna take care of it. Boom. She calls the police. Police come over, knock on the door. He's unconscious. He's laying in a bed, unconscious as fuck. Don't know what the fuck going on. They try to wake him up. Yo, bro, you gotta get up out of here. Yo, bro, like, you gotta go. Like, nah, this unacceptable. Whatever. Like, this ain't happening. He winds up not even waking up. Police is dragging him, trying to get this. He's not conscious at all. Boom. They call the ER. Emergency room comes. They start checking his vitals, start checking him, whatever. And they said everything is good, whatever, but they could tell, like, he's most definitely gone. He's out of his body, right? So now, right after that, right, I'm like, oh, hell no. So I call up my peoples. I'm like, yo, like, I don't know, like, this nigga just pissed on my floor. I ain't with that shit. I got a problem with that, and I need you to come up to the school right now. Peoples ain't waste no time. Phew. Yeah, niggas pull up right on campus. I got my peoples waiting right outside, because if anything happened, I always got somebody outside on go. So I'm like, okay, cool, right? I got my peoples right downstairs. So anything that happened that's not supposed to happen, I got my peoples downstairs. So I'm like, okay, cool, right? He's still unconscious. So they're like, all right, well, do you mind just, you can leave the room, whatever. I know it smells like piss, you know, we'll take care of your room, whatever. So, okay, cool. I put me on a little book bag. I got my jacket. Mind you, it was cold as shit. It was cold as hell. It was cold as fuck. So I'm like, okay, boom. I get me a little jacket, a little to-go bag, and I get me the fuck out of there while they dealing with this thing. Because I'm not about to sit in a room with piss and shit. You feel me? I get my shit and I'm gone. So look, at this point, I just start walking campus, bro. Just clearing my mind. Because I'm like, if anything else go wrong, I'ma flip. Like, this was by far, like, I mean, school had just started. I mean, everything was just getting fresh. Still trying to find out where your classes was. Like, everything was just getting new. So I'm just like, nah, like, this can't happen right now. So I'm like, you know what? I left the room. They call me back. Boo, whatever. Micah, slide back. Next thing you know, they put bro on a stretcher. So he in a stretcher, and he getting left out the room. So I'm like, okay, cool. Well, can I get something to clean my room, whatever? So they're like, yeah, well, we don't have the cleaning crew up right now, but in the morning we'll take care of your room. So I'm like, all right, cool. So now my whole job, I want to get him out. Because now I'm like, all right, can I at least have the room to myself? Because, like, this is foul. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is definitely, like, breaking all kinds of guidelines. You feel me? Like, this wasn't in the roommate agreement. You feel me? So I'm like, let's get this nigga out of here. They're like, oh, bullshit. And they're like, oh, yeah, but, you know, we can't separate y'all, whatever. Just some bullshit-ass excuse of why we could. So they expected me to still stay in that room. So I said, well, if he can't move out, move me the fuck out. Because I ain't still living with this nigga. Fuck no. So I get moved out. I'm in this temporary-ass room for like a week. You know, whatever. Cool. So fast forward, right? You know, this whole situation is over. Police came. ER came, got him. I'm like looking at this nigga. I'm like, yo, It took me everything in me to not knock this nigga out, bro. Everything in me. Everything in me. When I say everything, I mean everything. Because mind you, I had Jordans, Yeezys. I had the whole shit. I had the whole shit. And if somebody piss on my shit, it's up. It's up. But I had to also remember where I am. And I gotta be more mature about my decisions. So I'm like, okay, cool. But that shit ain't gonna fly because I gotta go. I gotta go. And look, after that, yeah, after all this had happened, mind you, it's like 4:35 in the morning. I'm dumb tired. Mind you, I was on a game. I got off early. I'm still fucking sleepy. I'm sleepy as fuck. You feel me? I'm tired as shit. You feel me? So I'm literally on the phone with my peoples like, yeah. So my people's like, yeah, I want to get in contact with his peoples. Like, what's going on? You feel me? Because, like, his peoples got to see my peoples. Because it was kind of like, oh, if me and him going to war, my peoples and his peoples was going to go to war. Because I wasn't playing none of that shit. Like, bro, you know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you know, you know. Like, peoples don't play. You know what I'm saying? Like, Archon, you know what I'm saying? Like, you already know how that shit go. But if you know, you know, like I said. So I'm like, okay, you feel me? I finally got moved out of the room. I chilled, whatever. I debriefed. I could not sleep that whole night, bro. I could not sleep that whole night. That whole night just got ridiculously crazy. It got crazy as fuck. Crazy. I'm literally fighting sleep. The next morning, I had class. Well, I didn't have class that morning, but the next morning I had to get up because I had a meeting, but then I had class later on that day. So I just had a lot going on the next day. And then I seen him, and he texted me. He was like, hey, bro, what happened last night? What? What happened last night? Oh, so that just confirmed that you were unconscious the whole night. You didn't remember nothing. You didn't remember nothing that happened. So I'm like, okay, you didn't remember nothing that happened. And you think you about to just sit here and just be on some cool shit? So I'm like, oh, fuck no. I'm like, nah, bro, we not cool, bro. You don't remember what happened? I'm like, bro, you did some foul shit, my nigga. You did some foul ass shit, bro. And we can't be cool. We can't be cool. We can't be cool, bro. I had to go. I wound up switching floors. I got on another floor. Me and bro stopped talking. And, hey, look, that was probably by far, y'all, the worst roommate experience of my life. Like, I hated every last bit of that shit. Like, that shit killed me. I literally had no rest that whole day. Shit was crazy. Like, that was probably by far one of the most craziest experiences of my life. But hey, look, y'all, that's the end of the story time. If you like the story time, comment what was your favorite part, whatever. Like the video, comment, subscribe to the channel. And look, hey, if y'all want more story times, I got a few story times in the chamber that I haven't talked about yet. So if y'all want some new story times, just let me know. And look, if you ever get a worse roommate, just be aware. Be aware. That's all I can say. Be aware, be alert, know your surroundings, and meet new friends ASAP. If you can get a new roommate, go for a new roommate if you can. Real shit. But hey, look, that's the end of the video, man. Hey, look, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the video, man. Hey, and this might go crazy, and I'm out this thing, man. Let's get it.